viewers, my name is Badamosi Balikis Kadri, the anchor for Afema TV, and welcome to Afema TV, where we bring you engaging and thought-provoking discussions that matter most to our community. Today, we are honored to host our guest, Comrade Abdulwahab Ekehinde, who is the convener of Edo Concerned Preachers and a passionate comrade and a political ambassador for youth. As we explore the theme, Politics in Edo, a renewed hope for the people and its youth, we'll discuss the challenges facing Edo political landscape and how the youth can actively shape its future. Our guests will share insights into how politics can become a tool for empowerment and transformation for Edo people and its younger generation. Thank you for joining us on Afema TV, Comrade Abdulwahab Ekehinde. Can you start by sharing what inspired you to become an advocate for youth in politics and what your journey has been like so far?
Good morning, listeners and viewers. Like she rightly said, my name is Comrade Abdulwahab Ekehinde. I'm the convener of Edo Concerned Patriots, and I'm also an ambassador for youth in politics. Yes, if you know, there is this saying that the leaders of tomorrow are the young ones, that's the youth. And so if the youth are the leaders of tomorrow, and the people that define or shape our daily living is government.
Yes.
And so if the youth don't partake in politics, they will not be able to get into government. And then one of the inspiring things that made me to be an advocate and an ambassador for youth to come into politics is the fact that, as the world is evolving, the world has turned digital now, and most of our older generation, they are not in tune with the current technological advancement, both in politics, in economy, in all sectors. So the youth are more involved. They know more about the latest technology in the world that we use. So, and today governance has gone beyond papers. Governance has been digitalized. So we need people who are also digitalized, who have digital experience and experts in it. And if you check Nigeria, most of the youth we have are now very digital compliance.
Yeah.
And that is why we want young people to come into politics, because the politics is a very beautiful game. I tell you, but the challenge we have is that men and women of good conscience think that politics is a dirty game, so they don't want to come in. So when you see a man, I'm a Malam, or I'm a Muslim, I'm a good Muslim, or I'm a good Christian, I don't want to go into politics, it's dirty. Now, if you don't go into politics as a good person, what do you expect? So the bad people will remain, and when the bad people make laws, that law must also affect you. So that is why we must all go into. We must make politics to be clean. Politics can be clean if we have clean players. Politics can be beautiful if we have people who play by the rules of the game. But when you allow people who do not even go to school, people who don't have the expertise, people who don't have the experience, people who don't have compassion for the people or their communities to go into politics, what you ordinarily see is what you are seeing, especially in Nigeria today, where you see that it is a game of the powerful and for the powerful. Those who can control the agbero, those who have too much money, those are the people that most times get into power. But in Edo State, the level of consciousness and awareness of the young people in Edo State is very high. And I tell you, that is why sometimes it is difficult to even manipulate the elections. We must, if you look at the political history of Edo State, starting from 1999, you will realize that yes, we have come a long way. Even though our democracy there was just nascent, you realize that even those elders who came into politics, they couldn't do much without the support of the young people. And if you check our voting population, you realize that over 50% of the voting population, over 60% are young people.
Wow.
And then, so young people must take their destiny into their hands, and they must organize. Young people need to organize themselves. Politics is, like our president said, President Bola Ahmed, he said, power is not served a la carte. That is, nobody comes to give you power on the platter of gold, say, come and take power. No, power is struggled for and gotten. And what do you need to struggle power in a democracy is numbers. And then who has the highest number of voters or electorate in the system? It is the young people. So if the youth can take advantage of their numbers and organize themselves, I tell you, we can produce a president of this country that will be 40 years old. We can produce governors who will be 30 years old in this country. It only requires the young people to come together and organize themselves and focus and have one goal. And the goal is we want to produce a young person who is competent, who is technologically inclined, who have compassion for the people, and who is God-fearing. And if we do that, we're able to identify one and push forward. I tell you, young people can rule this country.
That's a very, very beautiful discussion from you. So the theme of our discussion today is a renewed hope for the people and its youth. In your own opinion, what specific factors are needed to rebuild hope in Edo political system?
Good governance. When you have good governance, you have done it all. Good governance is not just electing somebody and he sits down and begin to appoint. Good governance is playing by the rules. They said democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. It means that it is the people. Your ultimate goal must be centered around the people. Our constitution, section 14 subsection 2B of the 1999 Constitution as amended, say the primary purpose of government, say the security and welfare of the people is the primary purpose of government. So any government that comes without that philosophy of securing and providing welfare for the people, then that government is not supposed to be a democracy. Now, the people is the center of any government, and in the constitution it said government derives its power from the people, which means you and I. But how do the people even realize the power that they have? That's the challenge. Even the young people do not realize the power the constitution has bestowed on us, that you are the power. The government gets its authority from you. So if that is the case, it means that you can determine which way government goes. But because we are not so organized, that's why we are having what we are having. But I tell you, like I said before, the Edo electorate, the Edo young people in Edo are very conscious and politically aware. So the awareness is high now, and they are trying to engage. And that is why you saw the last election. You saw that we have young people. The deputy governor is a youth as we speak. Even the governor himself is just in his 50s. You understand? So we are beginning to come back to the idea of bringing young people together. You see that during the time of Comrade Emeritus Adams Oshomole, he brought a lot of young people around him. People like the Philip Schreiber, people like them, Blessing Abomere. If you name them, a lot of young people he brought around himself to form his cabinet, and that was why that government succeeded so much, because you have people who have serious ideas on how to govern and how to make dividends of democracy get to the people. And that is why till tomorrow everybody is talking about Comrade Emeritus, distinguished Senator Comrade Adams Oshomole, because of what he did and with the help and support of the young people of Edo State. And that is why even till today, if Adams raises his hand, you will see a lot of youth following him. You understand? So the people of Edo State, especially the young people, are ready to make sure that they change the political landscape of this country. Edo will be an example to so many states in this country.
Thank you so much, Comrade Abdulwahab Ekehinde. This was indeed an inspiring session. Thank you for sharing valuable insights and inspiring our viewers today. It is clear that the future of Edo State depends on the active youth involvement and collective vision for us all. Thank you so much. And my major highlight of today's discussion was good governance, be solution-driven, and play by the rules. Thank you so much. We're really, really excited and delighted to have you over here in our studio. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.